Alright, we're back with the Dell Latitude LM and the floppy disks that I need to install Windows 3.0. I think that's all I'm going to do in this video. I might take a precursory look at it. I think my disk label's bad here. I'm going to probably get a new disk label. I had to make a new disk 1 because my disk 1 went bad. So we're going to load that into the floppy drive. Of course, that's assuming the floppy drive actually even works. Something else I noticed, apparently the battery is actually charging, which I find to be very impressive. Keeps complaining about a suspended disk file. I'm going to have to figure that out. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Hope this floppy drive is good. Okay, there we go. Starting in MS-DOS. That's good. I don't like that sound. Ah, the good old days. Remember when it used to take this long to do anything on a computer? I sure do. Okay, I don't want to run setup right now. I want to delete the existing partition. Now, I've already backed this up, saved it, verified it. So if this goes wrong, then at least I will have a backup to refer to and reload onto the drive, so I'll have a working operating system at least. Because I can't really install Windows 95 because I can't find my floppy copy of Windows 95, and well, I don't have a CD-ROM for this, so we are going to delete partition and say delete primary partition. Okay, we want to delete the first disk. I don't think it's got a volume label. Oh. Doggone this thing. What is that? AL or AI? It's AL. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna... This is fun. Remember this? I'm gonna have to figure this out. So we're finally at this point here. I had to actually format the drive and then reboot it and then figure it out from there. So that kind of sucked, but here we are. Formatting drive C. Goodness only knows how long that's going to take. I'm hoping that this is going to work. I'm going to have to see about all the drivers and stuff. But there shouldn't be too many things, because the mouse should just be a standard PS2 mouse, just the standard keyboard. The only thing I'm really concerned about is the display. And what else? I don't even know if I need to be concerned about the display. But I should be concerned about the display. It's got a good enough scaler in it that I don't think it's going to matter much. But we'll see. Okay, these settings are correct. And now it is going to place the files on the disk. Very slowly, but it will actually do it. Let's get a timer ready here. So we'll see roughly how long this takes. Remember this program? I wonder if anybody ever actually used that. Okay, so that process took about roughly 8.5 minutes. It's now telling us to remove all floppy disks from the drive. And we were having a little trouble doing so. Press enter. To restart your computer with MS-DOS 622. Press enter. Sure. So the system will reboot. And hopefully everything worked the way that it was supposed to. Alright, it is booting from the hard drive. Looks good so far. Yep, 622. Alright, so we might not be out of the woods yet. I don't know how many of these discs are actually good or bad. So we'll find out. Taking a long time to read that. And this one may be okay. So, run the setup program for Windows 3.0. And hopefully it will work. Data error, reading drive A. Retry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remake that disk. Well, that's wonderful. It looks like my floppy drive failed too, so I guess I'm gonna be doing this differently. Fortunately, I've got somewhere around here. I know I've got it. Okay, here we go. I have this, which is going to make my life a whole lot easier. But that doesn't make it any less annoying that I have to do this. Alright, so I can tell you why that actually didn't work. It's not because the floppy drive was bad. It's because these are 720K. Let's go ahead and get one of them up here. These are 720K discs. I know that says bad. I'm not sure if it's actually bad or not. These are 720K discs and 720K images. This is a 1.44 megabyte floppy. So obviously that isn't going to work. So I wasted my time doing that for nothing. Although I wasn't going to be able to get that first disc off of there anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change to Win30. I got all the discs here. So we're going to go into disk 1 and we'll run the setup program from here. There we go. C Windows sounds like a good directory. That looks okay to me. Well, I'm going to see what's available here. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that for now. I'll install the driver later. Disk 2 is already in the drive. So now we're going by a floppy. I probably should have just done it by the, Yeah, I think what I'll do instead is I'm just going to do it by the computer. Wow, that looks horrible. Okay, set up printers. I don't have a printer. Oops. I do want to set up applications. I don't need to read online documents. We'll just do that. That's much faster. Yeah, that's better. So yes, I think I'm going to see about installing the correct driver. Make all the modifications for me. I don't think I need to have it search all drives. Let's just search drive C. Sure, add all of them. Why not, eh? Okay, so I'm going to have to see if there's a Windows 3.0 driver for the Neo Magic. It's a Magic Graph 128 XZ or something like that. Alright, reboot the computer. Yeah. Oh, ZV, sorry. Alright. Microsoft Windows version 3.0. Ah, yes, I remember this. It's been a very long time since I've used this on physical hardware. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find the driver and I'm going to load it onto a floppy. So we'll see how this goes. Ah, yes. Reminiscing a little bit here. This is exactly how I had my system set up. Of course, I had a few more applications. Back then I was mostly using DOS though, so I had a lot of DOS applications. Oops. My mouse is freaking out here. Wow, my mouse is really freaking out here. Eh. Wow, okay. Go ahead and shut that down and restart it. I don't know why I did that. There we go. That's a little better. I don't know why the mouse did that, but it did. And there's even Reversey. I remember Reversey. I could never play the damn game, but I was always terrible at this. So I never really understood what the point of the game was. So I just kind of, you know, put things wherever I could actually put them. Funny how that works sometimes. Yeah, I lost this game. Wow. Just put them, oops, where I can put them. Of course, it would probably help if I understood the actual rules of the game. Apparently there's a pass. That's interesting. You lost by 34. That's actually, that little thing up there is an old school thing from Windows 1.0. Actually, it wasn't even from Windows 1.0. It was actually from the betas, and alphas for Windows 1.0 that didn't support dialog boxes. That was what it did. Ah, yes. Once again, those were the days. And then we could play Solitaire. Well, I think I'll do that later. But I think this is going to be a fun system. It should be rather interesting. This program requires a new reversion to Microsoft Windows. You suck. Anyways, recorder. I don't know what that's for. I don't know, that's a macro recorder, I think. There's a terminal. You piece of junk. Get out of that. Maybe we'll have to experiment with that, too. Windows Write, and this is what Windows used to be. So there'll be some videos in the future of my demonstrating some applications, but I think for now, that's pretty much it for this video. And there's something that was removed in Windows 3.1, was the Save Changes option for Windows sessions. I remember that screwing me up several times. If I'd mess something up on the computer, I'd accidentally save the changes and have to undo it manually. That was fun. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. I want to see if the battery's any good on this. Looks like it is. I just pulled the power, and the battery is in fact holding a charge. So, wow, that's actually fairly impressive. So I guess I'm going to let it fully charge then. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. I don't know what I just did. Oh, I did something, but anyways. This is CP666 signing off. I hope to see you next time. Till then.